Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Diluvian Winds, a roguelike colony sim slash kind of almost survival style game here. Very excited to be checking out the demos, part of the Steam Next Fest. In we go. New game? Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't need to skip another tutorial. Uses autosaves. Okay. In we go. Day one. A new day begins. As far as I'm aware, we kind of are sort of this lighthouse keeper. Oh, I mean, well, hey, you know what? Maybe the game will just describe it for me. My lighthouse is a mess. This unhinged weather and the constant catastrophes keep destroying whatever we manage to build. What a life. In any case, there's nothing else for. We must rebuild. I'm too old for this. I'll wait for the next caravan. Let me know if I can help in the meantime. Please do not go far. The lighthouse tower is a safe place, and there is much to do to ensure our survival. All right. We should start by clearing out the debris. We need to recycle this wood. I can take care of it. Just let me know where to go. All right, so we click down here. I'm assuming we clear. We clear this debris here. All right. We got another son of a gun down at the bottom. You gonna be coming up? I'll remove the debris. I should get this done by the afternoon. Every activity is exhausting and lowers my morale. This is just how I normally talk too. If it ever reaches 0, I will have to rest and I won't be able to help anymore. Understandable. I see there is a greenhouse still standing. If you sign me to it, I'll forage for food there. Good idea. Producing resources is Survival 101. Yes, indeed. So, work. I mean, I'm assuming that we will eventually get the ability to, like, choose between which thing we want each of them to do. So there's a greenhouse that's up here. Squirrel. Oh, so if we send a squirrel here, it gets +5 effectiveness. And if they are satisfied, they get +2 effectiveness. Okay. Probably be done by the end of morning. The production of resources is dependent on many factors: morale, traveler, species, and weather. It's your responsibility as the keeper to make sure that all the tasks get assigned effectively. It is your home after all. Interesting blending of, like, story and tutorials. Always kind of funny to me. Seems everyone's busy. Time to move on to the next phase of the day. Okay, WASD. Gotcha. Let's zoom out. Oh, this is as far out as we can go. I like the visual style here. Very pretty. Oh my god, we are going to have... we got a lot of zone. A lot of zone. Cloudy, fire minus, morale minus, windy. So what's up? Is this... Which one is happening? Is it the one that's closest to the bottom? Or is it all true? It might all be true. After work, it's time to rest. There's nothing better than a good binge to improve everyone's morale. The fuller the pot, the better we'll feel afterwards. Keep an eye on food reserves, however. It's always better to have some extra food saved up. Varied meal gives us different bonuses. Remember to mix up your ingredients and quantities. The flood is better with big folks like you around. Your generosity deserves a feast. You can fill the pot with various edible resources you have in storage. Traveler morale will be affected by the amount of resources in the meal. The effects will change depending on the ingredients. Okay. Can I... Okay, it does not seem like I can vary it at the very least. So we use 10? Holy moly. So yeah, no meal. It said to use varied, but then it's not, not letting me do that. So we'll make some salad. Wood production up because of a salad. Okay, interesting. All right, I'm assuming we can probably head on to the next aspect of the day. I'm going to assume every time this is just lit up, flashing green, that it's pretty safe to move on to the next day. We'll see. The fire is the key to our survival. If I let it go out, travelers will not see the lighthouse and I'll become isolated from the rest of the world. Each day, the weather will have varying degrees of impact on the flame. We can maintain the fire by giving it sources of fuel. However, the items used for fuel are also materials required to build and reinforce the village. Ah, Frostpunk. The future probably holds some difficult choices for us, but for now, however, we have enough wood to keep the fire going as strong as it can. This is the second time, it's just an entire box. You may feed the fire with items you have in storage. It can be used, that can be used as fuel. The weather lowers the fire's strength. If the fire goes out, you lose. The stronger the fire, the faster the next exiles will find the lighthouse. Okay, so higher fire. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Very well-informed thematic connection to an actual mechanic there, being that we will actually bring in new characters. That's very smart. Okay, so you know what? We probably just didn't have food last time. I'm guessing that's why we couldn't do various stuff, is we probably only had the one. The fire is as strong as it can be if we put this up by one here. Won't go out anytime soon. Travelers will see from far away. All right, I'm assuming we can move on to the next phase. I'm guessing that, right what we just saw... Yeah, there's day 2. New day begins. That is the loop, but as we get more units, it'll become more and more perplexing as to what the optimal path will be for how to, make plans. Residents, I think we should build a woodcutter's cabin. I would love to observe someone working. We gain victory points. Oh, so, okay. We're it's like a meeple placement, kind of. Our next travelers are still a few days away, so no arrivals today. Let's tackle some morning tasks. All right. So, some morning tasks. I'm assuming I'm able to... Traveler arrival and departure. So, okay. So, in the future, this is the phase in which travelers would show up, and apparently where they might leave. Do they leave if they're unhappy, or will they leave if they're if they're just travelers passing through? Is there a chance that they just have to go? Hello there. If I may make a suggestion, you do not have means of wood production. I can take care of that if you'd like. Good idea. We have the ability to build a woodcutter's cabin. We travelers are looking for places to take refuge during our journey. Come with requests. If you fulfill them, they can only benefit the lighthouse and those who come to it. Let's build a woodcutter's cabin. Okay, so are you the one who wants to build the wood? Yeah, you are the one who wants to build it. And again, we'll probably have a selection of a bunch of different things that they can do. Build a woodcutter cabin. Costs 10 wood. Ooh! I guess I'll build it right here. I'm assuming we can walk in front of it. Got it. Each traveler has a request and a set time to fulfill it. Click on the icon. Yep, we saw that. Successful requests earn you victory points, which are, how we win. A traveler who's fulfilled the request or no longer has any time left to do so will leave the lighthouse with the next exile caravan. Oh. Interesting. So, you're going to go now? We should keep building our food supply. Very well. I'll wait for an assignment. So you wanted to... Your goal was that you want to observe someone working. There's nothing like a good meal after a hard day's work. Oh. So we didn't actually get apples. That's just, I guess, a universal food source symbol. Okay, so that's been built. Are you going to leave now? Time for me to go back on the road. I shall be on the next convoy out of here. I'll check on you if I'm ever around here again. Thanks for your help. You're always welcome. Have a nice trip. Okay. happy, greatly improve production, satisfied. Good meal will make them feel great. Good meal might perk them up. Will automatically rest during the work phase. Gotcha. I mean, if they're on their way out, you know. So yeah, we just don't have food. It's just interesting to get the tutorial being like, you know. Okay, well, they're at this. We don't need to make them happier. Just saying. Than this, which is seemingly the maximum. Why would we go, like, further? It's almost kind of a waste to, like, feed you, because you're kind of out of here. Not to be a little bit greedy, but, like, I mean, come on, man. Come on, fill up the pot. Really? Doesn't it seem like a waste, though? They're both getting to, like, full happiness. I mean, I'll do it, but, like, but what's the mechanical reason for why right now? Aren't they were already going to be fully happy? Am I mistaken? All right. Fire can already be seen from far enough away, and the next convoy will be here tomorrow. Sometimes smart to save resources. Oh, is it now? Is it now smart to save resources? So yeah, okay. So this increases how much it'll be for them to come back, but I'm assuming that it fills up more than just this. Otherwise, like, if it doesn't fill up more than this, there's no reason to not do it, but we shall see. Next. Work with one traveler. I mean, so that's the thing. If the convoy just arrived as planned, travelers looking for a rest, a refuge, or a meal will stay here for a few days. Let's welcome them as best as we can. Hello. With Elmer leaving, we have 2 available spaces. Who are the new visitors? Bianca and Charlie request insect for dinner to get a victory point. So that's the thing, is we do want to fulfill their... The optimal way to do this would probably be fill up their objective, the request, like a day, maybe 2 before they were going to leave anyways. That seems optimal, unless there is a maximum capacity. Because it said that we could hold 2 more. It kind of looks like there's 4 slots for characters, though. So I don't know what that's about. Either way, we'll get them both. Let's see how we may help each other. Let's move on to the morning. Hello, I like your hat. You got a potion on your head. Bye-bye. It's interesting to have, because I kind of like, you know, colony sims where the units are sort of just another expendable resource. This is kind of like a kinder way of having that same concept. They're expendable in the sense that they are not going to be around for a long time, but it's just because they're going on to their, you know, their next mission. So it's really not too bad. You know, it's not like not dying or nothing. Hello, everyone. I cannot work in any of your workshops. Don't you have some bears around? We don't. What is your specialty? We bears are experts in producing insects. Let me show you. Okay. You produce insects. The worm terrarium. Oh, okay. So different... Is it that different units, different species can build different buildings? So, like, we could potentially produce a building with one species that we can only, like... I don't know. That gives us benefits for somebody else, but the building will stay forever. That's interesting. Workshops are not the only difference. We also have specific bonuses tied to our species. We beavers are experts in wood. You don't say. Production... wood. Production. Why the big gap? And I see you've already built a woodcutter's cabin. And we squirrels can produce more vegetables than anyone. I see. So I must account for any of your characteristics to optimize what you can accomplish. Yes. Indeed, that seems to be the idea. Okay, so we'll get some more food there. You are good at gathering wood. Okay. Home to many different animal species. Each species has specific features. They specialize in the production of certain... Yeah. Yep. Feels like I'm getting 2 tutorials at the same time, if I'm going to be honest. I do like... I'm enjoying it so far, though, but... The recipes you discover and the effects are documented in the recipe book. Ooh. Well, we didn't, It's interesting to tell me that now. I mean, again, everybody's happy. Will you let me do this? Okay, you'll let me do it this time. They're all at maximum happiness. The fact that we have to feed all of them the exact same amount means that I really want to be, like, a little bit more frugal with it, right? Because I can't... If one of them is really hungry and the others are only kind of hungry, it doesn't matter. Okay, so... Each wood does fill it up 1 notch. Burning brighter here only makes it go up to this notch, but I will say that that is the difference between them being here in 3 days and being here in 2 days. And it's not like any of these points are wasted here. It is a little bit spooky, though, to think that we, I don't know, that we could run out of wood at this point, though. How much wood do we get from each wood cutting objective here? I do hope that there's maybe like a speed up setting for some of that. Okay, so observe someone working. Eat a dish made with an insect. We should build this room. Housing. Okay. What you got here? Hey, I'm building something. What would be the most useful for the community? Wood and vegetables. Vegetable wood. I'll say let's go with wood vegetables because I literally just said that I was worried we could run out. Also, I think we'll be fine there. Okay, Evelyn's running out of time before she can get her mission done here. I like insects. I'll breed them. And I'm looking for travel buddies. I'd love it if you sent me to work with another traveler. Okay. You get the insects. So can I send you to work with... Can I not send you to work with them? Oh, this can only hold 1 person? Gotcha. So I'm sending you there, and then theoretically I'm also sending you there because it has 2 slots because it takes up 2 squares. Gotcha. That is an obscene amount of wood, and we are extraordinarily overflowing, and I wish that I did not go for that. Okay. Let's add insects to the menu. Each dish has its own effects, so make sure to try out different ingredients and quantities to discover them all. 50-50 is enough to keep everybody happy and try a new thing. A meal box filled with vegetable and insect bento box. Okay. Filled with vegetables and insects. Wood and oil production up. Okay. So they're both leaving tomorrow. You jerks. I'm assuming this wood is going to get wasted at the end of the day. Wait, is the fire is at the end of the day or the start of the day? I think it's at the end. So I think we'll at least get to dunk in like max cap, like 30 or something. But yeah, we're going to be running out of characters tomorrow. It really is interesting the amount of juggling that we do there. Some weather events will reduce the fire more than others. Careful with the wind. I will say there's little harm. There's very little harm in doing 30. Yeah. I mean, that's enough there. And it puts us back under our cap. Thank goodness. Okay, so going over cap on wood in the middle of the day seems hardly like that big of a deal. All right. Oh my god. Okay, so now we could... Inbound travelers to remaining reroll? So we can only bring in 2. It really does... Am I crazy? It looks like there's 4 slots. Maybe we need an extra house or something? Alright, so what do we... Oh, okay. So now that there is... Here's sort of where the strategic decisions really do start coming in. On top of the fact that I'd imagine we will soon have free reign over what characters get to actually do. But getting somebody new who can build something that we don't have. Storeroom stores materials. Slightly improved traveler morale. Request is to become happy for 2 victory points. That seems really easy. Become happy for 2 victory points. Again, seems very easy. Those just seem like 2 really easy victory conditions. So I'm here for it. Should improve the lighthouse's housing capacity. I could build some housing with some appropriate amount of wood. So what does that let us do? A house that welcomes 1 extra traveler. So can we only have 1 of these? Is that the idea? One day, a visitor installed a very ingenious system on the side of my lighthouse. If there's nothing else to do, you could always gather drifting debris. Who knows what you could find? Is there gonna be nothing else to do? So we have the grub. We have grub. We have enough food for the night. We can do like 10 and 10. Your goal is to become happy. You are... What are you more proficient at? You're bad at... Okay, so they have things they're bad at, too. Better at producing textiles. Bad at collecting insects. I will say... You could... Oh, you're trying to make me fish. You want me to fish. Oh, they also have their own unique character traits. Production, sunburn, production +5 when it's sunny. What? Played enough Cars Survival Tropical Island to know that ain't about right. So, while it's raining, like, fish production is up. So yeah, you're making me do this here, more or less. I would say that it makes more sense to have the mouse doing it. If the other character can really do it. Ah, see, there we go. So now we can do whatever we want. Understood. Work, build. I don't think I need another woodcutter cabin at the moment. I'll have you get just some wood here. Okay. Victory point complete. I mean, that's a bit spooky, though. That's the thing, is, like, I don't know that it'll always be the best idea to finish up their objective on night 1. But still, while we're still in the kind of, like, the tutorial element here. Okay, so, yeah, you can't use, like, 19. I can't change their happiness any more than this. They must have preferred foods, too, right? They must. I don't really need the oil production up, so I'm gonna wait. Don't want to waste too much food on this stinker who's gonna just be gone. If I can't get them up to full happiness anyways, then who freaking cares, right? I mean, I guess apparently there's no reason to do this. So this... this is my confusion. What is the weather? There's 3 weather effects going on right now. There's 3 weather effects listed right there. Which one is happening? It's obviously raining. Maybe that's like the different effects throughout the different sections of the day. Alright, so... We're going to be losing Charlie. We're going to only have 2 units here. I'm assuming that that's, like, the next days. Like, this is today, this is tomorrow, that's the next day. So, like, we're going to get a storm soon. That's my educated guess as of right now. One of them should be highlighted, though. Just to make that more clear, like, which one's going on. I'm assuming it's the bottom one. The weather forecast isn't good. There will be a storm in the next... Okay, well... Okay, there we go. The next 3 days, which will cause many dangerous waves that will come crashing against the lighthouse. Waves come in any size, but the rooms closest to the ground are always the most vulnerable. We must reinforce our rooms if we want to avoid losing them. Costs resources, but it's better than going back to square one. Gotcha. So there we go. So who do we want to reinforce? Like, there is still strategy in picking this first one, because it's like, whatever we do is going to be the last of it. So is Charlie... No, wait, Charlie's not leaving. Charlie didn't want to go. Oh, they leave on the next caravan. Oh, thank God. Okay, that's so much better then. Okay, they leave on the next caravan. They don't leave the next day. They leave when the next one comes. Okay, that's so much better. Oh, that's much smarter. Gotcha. Than what I had in mind. Oh, that is better. Okay, good. So then, yeah, the meta of finishing it whenever, you just finish it whenever then, probably. But what's the thing is, what if a caravan shows up? If you finish their request, but a caravan's not going to show up. For example, if a caravan is going to show up in 5 days, and I complete it on the 4th, I'm assuming I still get the victory points, and they just hang around until the caravan. I would assume. Okay. I feel like the mouse is least likely to do something we really need right now. This is the closest to the water. I don't know if that matters. Good, this room has an extra health point. Should survive the next catastrophe. Okay, so what do we got here? We could go for... You both specialize in gathering wood. It'd be some pretty extreme overkill, though. Our food game is pretty bad, and you guys aren't very good at producing food. So I'll tell you what. The rain means there is better fish production, so we could go for... Okay, so fishing will make you a little bit less happy. That's fine. We can't have them both fish. It's a 1 slot. I could reinforce. It'll make you not very happy. But, I mean, you're going to be not very happy anyways. What are you going to do? Okay. I guess I'll get some... I can't get wood while I've reinforced it, apparently. Okay. That is some important information. And since you're not good at getting vegetables, I guess I will get some bugs. So being at 19 of any given food is just the same as being at 10. Like, at nighttime, at the very least. Okay, so... Which one of you's goals is to be happy? I'm assuming it's got to be the... I think it's both of these other ones. I've never made this meal. It'll probably be, like, harder... I mean... I think we just do this for now. Again, I don't want to overfeed the person who's just going to be gone tomorrow. Or, is the caravan tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. Right? It is, right? It is if we do this. I'd rather save my food for when I'm going to be feeding 4 people. Because I almost imagine it's going to take the same amount of food to do it, yeah? Which is interesting. That would be the first game I played with like a food source where it does not increase the requirement, you know? Fish for dinner, work with a traveler, produce 30 wood. These are all single victory points. Oh, so we'll be able to have 4 tomorrow. Very good. I wonder if an extra house gives us more slots or not then. So what are we looking for? We're kind of a little bit short on food. How good are you? You want fish for dinner, but you're bad at catching fish. Beaver, is a bear good at catching fish? No. You're good at catching fish. You want to produce wood. I'm happy to do that. Because if fish production's already up, it's going to be a pretty efficient. That was not on purpose. Action. So we'll do that, and then it'll be really easy to get fish for dinner going. And you're good at getting what, vegetables? Yeah. It's fine by me. Storms are coming. What do you have to say? Keep, would you join us for a little morning exercise? Come on, it'll motivate you for the day. What do you prefer? All travelers have wood production up or vegetable production up? I guess at the moment, probably vegetable. I'm a little bit worried about this. Fire gets -2. I mean, that is pretty spooky. Oh, wait. Oh, we get -2 as well right now. Insect production is down. That's fine. I'm glad I didn't go for the bears then. Glad I did not. All right. Oh, we're in Freedomville. Okay, so wait, hold on. You're the beaver. Where's the otter? Otter, you're good at getting the fish. Would you do that for me, please? We got the buff for the vegetable buff today. +5 if the previous meal contained insects. It didn't. It did, didn't it? It did, I think. So we'll go for that. We should probably reinforce something. So this is as reinforced as it gets, right? I kind of want to, like, for science, I kind of want to check. Okay, that's me clicking. It is indeed. So we could defend these. I'd imagine if this breaks, this might fall with it. This, at the very least, seems like it's just stuck there. Maybe so you can't, like, perma-lose no matter what. I guess I'll reinforce that, but then we sort of need, we're sort of hurting for wood, then. Vegetable and insect bento gets +10. Heavy rain, +5. Sure, I'll just do it. I know you're not quite as good at collecting wood. Well, you're not bad at it. You're just not good at it. You're not actively strong at it. Okay. So, yeah, you... Whose goal is to be happy? I think it's you and you. I would very much... Oh, God. Are you freaking kidding me? How much does it take to make Kate happy? I can make Owen happy. This is so much food. Ratatouille with a side of insects. Alright, so that should have made one happy. Then, you know. It's Kate's birthday. It might help morale if we cook them a nice extra meal for the occasion. Oh, God. Kate gets some morale up, but minus... Do it! That should make them happy. That should be everybody happy that needed to be happy for their mission. Oh, no. Owen wanted to produce food. Wood. Food, wood. Milan. Shoot. I wish it let you check the missions pretty much at all times. I think that's important. Maybe it did, and I just missed it. But either way, that's going to be a very, very important thing to always be able to do that. All right, so we really need to make sure we get a lot of food tomorrow. Here comes the storm. All right. Okay. Did you not become happy? You are happy. Oh, that you're satisfied. There is a step higher. Okay, it is like... It is just slightly happier. Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, do you have a preferred food? Does it say that anywhere? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so this is spooky. Insect production down, wood production is up, metal production, oil production. Okay, we pretty much just need to, the insect is a problem. You're good at getting fish, so we'll probably send Owen to fish in the storm, which, you know, hey, we'll see. Storm rages. It's our last chance to reinforce our weakest rooms. You know, I just don't know how much I care about that room. I do care, but maybe not that much. To be clear, this is, yes, it is the otter. Get in there, deep in the ocean. You're more effective at veggies. Good. We need that. Okay. How much wood do we have? Okay. So I think, is it a beaver that's left? This is indeed a beaver. Okay, and wood production is up today, so we will get some more wood. That is so much wood. And then you shall... shall I reinforce this? Fine. Feels kind of like a waste of wood, but we're gonna get 37 here. That was a very it was a very effective wood gaining day. Got a nice clean interval of 10 for fish and 12 for the other there. Okay, so Milan and I guess it was Cade. I tried to make you happy. I tried to make you happy. I tried. I don't know what to say. Okay, you know what? Do it. Vegetable stuffed with fish and insects. So we got that one fulfilled at the very least. Tomorrow is just a windy day, so it's actually, insect production is up. Not that big of a deal. Do we want... Yeah, I guess it's fine. So we failed the one. I think you have all the knowledge you need. Good luck. Thank you. Kind of a while, but okay. I'm happy with it. We got through the stormy night. This is very neat, though. It's like a relaxing kind of... Well, about that. I was going to say we haven't been hit by a wave, but that's because we're going to be hit by the wave now. All right, we're reinforced as hell. If after all that we actually lose something, I'm going to be upset. Oh my god. Ouch. I'm assuming that did probably like 2 damage. So they would have broken if we had not reinforced. Oh, hey. Too real. Too real. We have 1 day to try and make Milan feel better. Okay, so we bring in 2. So we have an otter. I think I don't need 2 otters right now. Like, maybe I should I build another building? I kind of want to build housing, but I'm sort of, confused if we will indeed be able to get more than 4. Like, I would theoretically assume so. I'm just, this slot here is a little strange. The implication of that. I did see that there were a lot more different types of units as well in that kind of infographic we saw. So I'm wondering what other species we have. There was definitely a bat. I know we can re-roll these as well. Okay, produce 30 vegetables. Yeah, that's not happening. We needed food. The thing is, like, that's probably going to happen very often where you have certain characters that are very, very at odds with how they want to go about things. Goal is to become happy. You're neutral at the moment. You have 6 days to do that. I'm gonna say sure. I'll take you in, and I'll take an Owen because I'd like to build a new house. Kind of see what that's all about. If we can get another unit in, and like it just like we get like a scroll wheel or something maybe. I don't know. If you lack time or want experience the game at a faster pace, you can tick the auto skip box above the wheel. Once the task of the day are finished, the game will automatically move on to the next. Well, there you go. Okay. We want... I mean, remaining wood production 30. Let's see. Are you going to get 30? 7. Otters are bad at producing wood anyways. What the hell is your deal, man? Oh, I miss having the beaver, though. I should have maybe gone for that. Oh, well. You like to become happy. You would also like to become happy. So we could probably get a spot where you can rest, and then that just helps with your satisfaction or something. Okay, so nothing here is really like... I guess I could hit next and not use them. I suppose. So I'll have you work, though. I want you to give me the 15 there. You know, that's so much food that we can probably counteract. We can probably counteract the penalty there. Windy plus 20. You know what? Let's go all in on food here. It is windy, so we're gonna really need to focus in on wood tomorrow. But it's gonna be really nice to overstock our food. We might be able to actually get that happiness meter topped off. This is the last time we have it. Yeah, that auto skip mode is so nice. I wish we had that before. Oh hell. Oh well. Are you for real? Milan? Are you for real, Milan? Okay, so what was this? That's wood production up. I do want more wood production up. I can't believe you, Milan. I can't believe... I mean, I bet you... I thought that maybe we could, like, fill it up even more, but there's a finite amount you can put into the dang pot. Vegetable production up more. That's not really what I'm looking for. Wood production up, I'm kind of happy with. Because, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to probably get quite a bit of that. Man. It takes a lot to make them freaking happy. Alright, we need wood tomorrow. That was the plan, though. That was the plan. Bite me, Owen. Bite me, Milan. Both of you are stinkers. Alright, so we're halfway. We got 50-50 there. So we've got... They're both on their way out. I mean, what are you going to do? I'd like to be happy before I leave. I mean, too bad, I guess. So you're not bad at wood cutting. Otters are bad at wood cutting. So let us send both mice into the woodcutter. What is your victory? You want to build a house. I can't right now. I cannot right now, so since you are just good at getting fish, I'll probably just do that for now. Ooh, I don't care that you're happy, just do something. What's the most laborious thing I can make you do that will help me out? Fish production's up. I think, isn't insect production? Insect production is up today. I'll do that. That works for me. Ooh, look at that go. 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 Yeah, that auto skip feature is sorely needed. Very helpful. Okay, so yeah, Milan, whatever. I do, yeah, like, being able to hover over at literally all times, at any time, being able to check the victory point conditions is really the biggest note that I have of the game so far that I want added in the future. So tomorrow, what do we want? Like, we're not going to be probably going for as much food, so maybe we try out, like, since we don't care too much about the happiness right now, let's try out a new dish. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10. Ooh, wait, 10, 10, 10 is morale +2. Well, hey, now we know. I bet you it's going to be a lot easier to bump up morale with the 10, 10, 10. Okay. That makes sense. I was thinking it was kind of tough. So, like, but now it's nice to know if we have characters that have that specific goal, we can make it work. All right, what do we got here? We got bringing some new people. Become happy. I think we can get you there. I really do. Housing, yeah, we're going to go for that. So I think, okay, we got a couple beavers. Wait. Oh, you want to build housing? I'm going to build wait, but do you want to build housing, or do we need to have built housing while you're around? Because it doesn't say, I would like to build this room. It says, I think we should build this room. So, fingers crossed. Vegetables for dinner. Build a woodcutter cabin. Nah. I think another beaver's fine. Two beavers working in the same place would be pretty darn nice. Isn't it supposed to auto-skip? Okay. What do you got to say? We should probably repair those two at some point. Keeper! I found this while tidying my desk. I think it should be in storage. Sure. 5 wood. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so you just want to be happy. We'll need a lot of food for that. You should be able to probably get violent wind. 17, 12. Man, we actually get more worms. 12 of this brings us up to 30. Aren't you bad at insect? You're bad at insect production. Build housing. I mean, the fire's going to be wearing out, so let's first send both beavers to the woodcutter, just for today. That gets a mission done. You want to build housing? Yes, of course. Can you get more than 10 fish? Seems like you get 10 fish exactly. I don't know about that, though. Okay, so we're going to have more of the food, more of that. Okay, so we'll just gather. It's... You can have 2 in here. I mean, I guess. I don't have a preference over one food or the other right now. So it seems fine. I would love morale up so bad. Claire. A strange mixture, eat with caution. Oh. Didn't seem like it had a negative penalty to it. I just need to get that morale up. I can't make them happy, man. I just can't do it. Fire -4? Oh my. Okay. I really don't think now is the time for us to be building anything that requires wood, game. Uh-oh. We do need to build a shelter for 2 different people's happiness. But, like, I don't know how I can really afford to do that right now. What do you have to say? Found this while clearing out the debris. I can keep it or trade it for something else if you'd like. I really can't. You can keep it. I can't. Okay, so both of you. Again, how many days for the requests? 2. Okay. Wait, nope, no. Beaver. I think we just do the same thing again for today. Tempest. Man, this is brutal right now though. Because there's another day of that. The fire's gonna be even lower, but I want the people to show up here. So I need to gather as much wood as possible. Claire, you are frustrating. Let's do the, I guess, screw it. Getting them happy is just so freaking tough. Oh, boy. Yeah, it was minus... That's why we can't really build a house. I bet you if I do a full, because I went for the +10 wood. If I do the full capacity of that here today, I send them both again... I can't... Wait, if I send them both, who builds housing? Is it an otter or is it a... who builds housing? Which one is it? Oh, either of them could. So I'm kind of looking for another... another beaver. Oh, no. There's not one. I'm happy. Screw that. Shoot. Well, we need someone who's at the very least not bad at getting wood production up. Okay. Owen will be gone. Clever will be gone. They're all gonna be gone like very shortly. On the next outing, they're all gonna be gone. Work with the Traveler. I mean, we don't really have a lot of, like, work with Travelers that you guys are going to be that good at. I guess I could get Elmer. I'm curious about the pantry and stuff. I'm assuming that that just makes it so we can store more. Like, literally just a higher capacity, which currently is not relevant to my interests. Okay, so here's the thing. Clifford, the beaver, definitely go here. Elmer, you want to work with the Traveler? Perfect. Owen, I will have you build housing. I think we can afford it, but I'm not that sure. And then you just gather food at whatever gives us the most. Is it just 10? Good. We need 40. Okay, thank God. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, so hopefully that counted for both of them. Claire, I just am not going to make you happy, oh, Claire. Textile production up. I've not had that yet, really. Man, this is a dangerous loop. It's perfect. I mean, it's terrifying, but it's perfect. We managed to make it through that the brutal winds. So now theoretically we would be able to. You need to build it yourself, huh? Interesting. That's not what I would have guessed. Wonders of technology. The world's travelers have been surviving climate change for a while now. They've learned a lot of new things and create new buildings. It seems we've found a means to consume resources and create others in a sustainable way. New travelers will be able to capitalize on this new knowledge. Oh. Very, very interesting. But alas, yeah, we're like 11 out of 25 victory points here. This could go on for quite a while. But very, very interesting. I really enjoy it. Yeah, it's kind of got that sort of like survival city building kind of loop to it that you would come to expect in a game that's typically a little bit more gritty. And it's kind of like a more approachable, but equally as demanding, but like in a package that's kind of more calming and like a little bit more zen than some other things. Oh my god, like, yeah, look at that. It is going to be so much better. Fire -1. We can take all that. Who cares about any of that? Like, the weather can hit you at a time where it'd be very brutal. Like, having to spend 40 wood every single day to keep things up is rough. Like, obviously, you can decide, like, you know, it's okay if it takes 3 days for the next travelers, but then you're maybe not effectively juggling your victory points. It's a really interesting take. Yeah, it's giving me board game vibes, Frostpunk vibes. I'm really I'm enjoying it. I like the loop of it, and I think that, you know, kind of having the more randomized roguelike style approach to this genre is really just such a good angle to go down. I think that it just combines very, very well with, you know, sort of the, you know, permadeath hardcore survival experience. That being said, again, it's weird to apply that term to a game where the characters look this cute, but, you know, you really do have to manage your resources well. Resource management above anything else. Alas, though, that is going to do it here for today. My name is Retromation. I cover indie games every single day, typically with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. I love myself a management game, though. I cannot deny. And this is no exception. I really, really enjoyed this. I would love to play more when this comes out. If you guys are interested in it, let me know. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.